Hey there guys, so today we have another review and this is Stone's Woot Stout. They've been doing this for 3 years. This is, I believe, the fourth batch of the beer. And if you don't already know, it's a 13% beer. It's a collaboration with Greg Koch, Drew Curtis, and Will Wheaton. 13% Imperial Stout. It is brewed with wheat, pecans, and rye. And then a quarter of it is bourbon barrel aged from last year's vintage, so quarter barrel aged beer, and then Imperial Stout otherwise. And yeah, just very iconic beer. Stone's once a year release. They've been doing it, again, as I said, for 3 years. And check out that label. Just a huge fan of that label. I love the use of color on this one. It has that kind of movie poster kind of like layout to it. With the stone, you can see the typeface, almost reminds you of Star Wars. So just evokes all these wonderful memories and has wonderful color to it, wonderful design. It's just like a bottle you just want to put on your shelf. And then I will say, despite that cover, you'll see the back end. It is a wall and wall of text. And again, I read it. There's not too much about it. I mean, I love how elegant and like simple that front face is, and evokes all those wonderful memories. And then you have this like just wall of text in the back that really is pretty pointless in my mind. I like short and sweet, and just has a lot of text. You don't have to worry about it, but. We're digging into the beer. We're going to talk less about the bottle. So beer pours out pitch black. Nice, wonderful cocoa brown head on that, but just looks like a beautiful beer. As yeah, a little bit sticking to the glass, a little bit of brown sticking to the glass. Let's get the aroma on this. Wow, this smells very sweet. Wow, it almost has like a candied sugar kind of thing, almost like pecan pie. There you go. Pecan pie for me is actually like really sweet. I'm not the biggest fan of pecan pie, but it has that like kind of nutty roast, the fattiness of like maybe the pecans coming through as well, and then just lots of sugary character. Again, brown sugar. I think pie. I think pecan pie. Yeah, lots of like sweet fudgy notes as well. Maybe a touch of a vanilla kind of note coming through. It just smells like something that is overly sweet. A little bit of like alcohol, maybe the barrel character is coming through as well. So even a quarter barrel age, you're getting definitely a little bit of heat and maybe even a bit of bourbon character. But yeah, it's just rich toffee, like caramelly brown sugar kind of sweetness. Very sweet. Let's take it. Let's see what it tastes like. Okay, so now you're getting a little bit more going on the palate. Follows up front. Wow, it is a little bit cloying. This is a very sweet imperial stout. But with that sweetness, it actually hides the fact that it's 13% a little bit. Again, the sweetness really just takes over on the palate. Just like huge amounts of candy sweetness. Along with that, a little bit of dark fruit, like juicy raisins, a little bit of dried plum character. Again, this overly sweet kind of sugary character, brown sugar caramel. The when you get a really big kind of juicy raisin and all that sugar coated around it from being dried, all that sugary sweetness as well. A little bit of spice note in there as well. A little bit of this kind of licorice character. Roast is not that harsh. Again, there's not that too much roast on this one to really balance out that sweetness. You get a medium kind of sweetness, medium sweet milk chocolate. On the back end, you do get a touch of little bit of like roast and coffee note to cut the beer off a little bit, but boy, is this a sipper. Whew. Big beer. Big and sweet. Yeah, I mean, big and sweet. Very decadent. It's a sipper. It's a dessert beer for sure. Mouthfeel's medium to medium plus. You get a little bit of this kind of like really soft kind of carbonation going on. It has a little bit of this velvety thing going on. Nice and luscious. But yeah, this is a big beer. As for rating, it can be a little off-putting. Again, it's just really cloying. 93? 92? Sure, 92. I could really seeing this just being, a little bit balanced, a little bit better. But, sitting there, I would definitely recommend you share this with like 3 or 4 people, maybe 3 people. It's just a lot of sweetness for a beer. So until next time, guys, cheers. This is Stone's Woot Stout.